Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. My name is The Real Legend, and we are here with some NBA 2K Mobile. Now, today's video, we will be focusing on the top Onyx theme players inside of the game for Season 3. When I started compiling my stats and coming up with the ideas for this video, I noticed something, and it's a pretty serious problem that I hope for the next theme is addressed. But what I realized, and I'll get right into it, because you saw it on the thumbnail as well, right? Where are the Onyx point guards? Like, if I knew that there will only be one theme Onyx point guard, and that was the Lunar New Year Stephen Curry, I would have went all in on that pack. So that's a big issue. There's a ton of shooting guards. There's a good amount of centers, decent amount of power forwards, some small forwards. There's only one point guard. All right, so let's get into this top five. So we already know the point guard is Steph Curry. Let's go into the shooting guards. So number 5 is going to be Youngblood's Kobe Bryant. And I'm going to just say something really quick as well. Slot number 5 through number 2 technically are all tied for second place. All these players have a stat average of 4.4. They're all elite. So if you have any of these shooting guards, you're in great shape. It's Valentine's Luka. Number 2 is Michael Jordan, fan favorite. And then we got James Harden. Also at number 2, St. Patrick's theme. And the best shooting guard in the game with a 4.5 stat average is Tracy McGrady for the Youngbloods theme. All right, so now we're going to the small forwards. Now the small forwards have a tie for the 5th spot. So number 5 is St. Patrick's Jimmy Butler. Number 4 is Kawhi Leonard, who actually has a higher stat average than who I named as the next person, but I'll explain my reasoning for that. Number 4, in my opinion, is Kevin Durant. I'm giving him a slight edge because I feel his gameplay in this game are so much better than what his stats show. He is a green machine, non-stop buckets. Then we got fan favorites Carmelo Anthony. At number 2, we have fan favorites Larry Bird. Now Larry Bird arguably could be the best small forward in the game gameplay wise. He is insane to use, excellent shooter, but it's hard to give somebody else the top spot for small forward when no one's stats are comparable to theirs at all. And that is LeBron James, who has a 4.9 stat average. Larry Bird is a 4.6, so there's a gap there. LeBron is the king of this game. It is what it is. At power forward, the 5th spot goes to Amari Stoudemire, Youngblood's team. This was his first debut inside of NBA 2K Mobile, and he came in with solid stats. Was a grind to get into domination, but I'm very happy he's on my squad. Number 4 is Kevin Garnett. Number 3 is Karl Malone. Number 2 is the Lunar New Year's Anthony Davis. So again, that is another card that dropped as one of the first Onyx themes. And they just had 2 of the best cards for Onyx. If I'd known that these cards were going to be so OP, I would have went all in on Lunar New Year. So congratulations to whoever got them on your squads. And number 1 is Giannis with a 4.6 stat average. He was the All-Star Game MVP as well. He is featured in another pack today. Definitely a good player to add to your squad. All right, now for centers, there's only 3 of them. So this is another issue I was mentioning earlier. So the centers and the point guards have little representation for the Onyx team. Number 3, we got Bill Russell, who has a 4.0 stat average. He's really not one of my favorite centers in this game, but he's very good if you just need someone who's going to be rebounding and getting putbacks. If you got nothing but bucket droppers on your squad, Bill Russell will get the job done. And he's a great shot blocker as well. I did forget to mention that. Number 2 is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Overall, one of the best centers since Season 2. Very solid stats. Has an exclusive signature move with the skyhook as well. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is a cheat code in head-to-head. And there is a new number 1 reigning center, right? Because Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is usually one of the top ones. But this player just recently got a stat buff. And it's Joel Embiid, who also has a 4.3 stat average. But Joel Embiid is a better shooter than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, so I'm going to give him a slight edge because I feel that he is just as good in the post, very dominant, dunks on everybody's squad. Joel Embiid is just that good, and I hope he has a successful recovery see him back in the NBA because he was having an MVP season. So those are the top 5 for each position. Now we're going to go into the top 5 craftable. So number 5, we got Karl Malone. Number 4 is Jimmy Butler. Number 3 is Joel Embiid. Number 2 is Kawhi Leonard. And number 1 is Larry Legend. Now let's go into the best squad based off of stats. So at center, you're going to have Joel Embiid. Power forward is going to be Giannis. Small forward is going to be LeBron James. So this All-Star 2021 theme is indeed stacked. Shooting guard will be Tracy McGrady. And point guard will be Stephen Curry. We'll start with point guard. So Steph Curry's base power is 5,893. If maxed out, he can go up to 11,355. Shooting guard will be James Harden. Base power is 6,433. If you max him out, he will be 12,395. And these are estimates. LeBron James small forward is 6,414. Maxed out, he'll be around 12,358. Power forward is Karl Malone. His power is 6,284. Maxed out, he's around 12,108. So this Valentine's theme was stacked as far as power, because the center is also part of that theme, and it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. His base power is 6,369. Maxed out, he's around 12,272. So those are the top Onyx theme players. Hope you appreciate the breakdown. This was requested on the community poll, so be sure to pay attention to those going forward to have a say in what will be the upcoming content on the channel. If you're new to the game, we got tons of guides, so be sure to check those out if you want to get better at NBA 2K Mobile. And we dropped a ton of pack opening videos over the past couple of days. If you enjoy that content, definitely check that out. We did the St. Patrick's theme, and we did the All-Star 2021 theme as well. All right, so again, appreciate all the support everyone's been showing on the channel. Catch you in the next one. Peace out.